ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair, tell your coitus partner that you're not free for the next couple of hours, because welcome to Unplugged with Wicked and Mando, with your host, Wicked, Virtue, and Untamed Mando. Tag it away, ladies!
What's up, everyone? Oh my god, we're not that late. 1 minute, y'all. One minute.
Well, excuse me, okay? I was trying to eat some pizza. I'm hungry.
Nom 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 nom. But we love you guys. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's see who all is in the chat.
I had a busy day, okay? I was getting chased by zombies and chainsaws.
Oh my god, yeah. What's up, Trey? Hello, ladies.
Trey.
What's up, Herschels? And we've got my friend Smile a while for me in the chat.
I love her profile picture. It's so cute.
She actually, so I'm gonna kind of spoil the so that is actually a cosplay she did of one of her characters she plays in D&D.
Oh, okay. Look at that. You know, I'm all for cosplays. I love cosplays.
Yeah, Mecca, what's up? And we've got Disparu, welcome in the chat. Leighton, Elton John. I mean, we aren't that gay. Excuse you, we aren't that gay.
I've never heard that one. That's a good one, Disparu.
Really?
Like Leighton. I've heard Leighton gay, but not Leighton Elton John. That's the first time I saw.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Is there anybody else in the chat that I'm missing? You know what? We don't need your negativity, ma'am. Just because you live in a cold state of Minnesota doesn't mean you can look down on the rest of us.
Look down. Oh my goodness.
Like super north, so I was like state like north. Anyway, what's up, Emperor Doomsday? And we've got Fogwin choosing violence again in the chat.
Man.
Let's see, definitely one of my favorites I've done so far. Yee. Not that gay, huh? Lateness is catching. Everyone is catching it. It's aight. Oh, we got a Gibbons.
Fogwin's wild Gibbons appears. That his freaking profile picture.
Excuse you. We've got Jared. What's up? Okay, I think 1 minute gay. Oh my god. Now that's gonna be the thing. Now every time, even if we're even like 5 seconds late, they're gonna be Leighton gay. Excuse you. All that's Mecca, why are you choosing violence over here? Like, we already told you, pineapple on pizza is violence against pineapples. Why do we gotta repeat ourselves? What's up, Millennial? How are you doing today? What's up? All right. Welcome. I think I've said hi to all the people. That's right, America.
Hello, all the people.
America. So I'm going to tell y'all something that happened the other day in my chat in Twitch. I made Americus a mod, and his sole purpose was to get rid of pineapple on pizza jokes in my chat.
Did he do it?
He did it.
I bet you he did. He took it with pride.
Oh, Americus he did. It was mod.
Especially when it comes to getting rid of stuff like that. He's like, no way, girlfriend. He does that. He goes, no, not on my. Listen, if I ever seen Americas do that, I don't know what would happen, to be honest.
I think the world would break.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh, this week has been crazy. Like, I feel like this week has just flown by, but it's also been really slow. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I hear you, because I've been so busy, but it's like I'm doing so much that it's like it feels like there's not enough time, but I'm also really tired. Like I just feel like it's a nonstop grind. It is. But anyways, real quick, when you play any of the trailers, just mute them. Lulu. Because I didn't get any strikes when I played any of the trailers last week. So I think
I got a strike last time. Hence, don't post pineapple.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Charlie?
Hi, Charlie.
Jabba
the whoop.
My gosh. But okay, yeah.
And other like just exciting happy news. I hit 1K on Twitch finally, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure now.
Right? We've still got a ways. I'm still
You're
like
there,
the 30.
Hey, I had
one
a
of these days
at 1.2
for sure.
And then I got there. So
but yeah, if all of the mods could please post all of Wicked's links.
Lickid's winks.
I can't speak to English today.
I already messed up. Let's blame Americus. Just cause.
Americus' fault.
He takes the brain power away.
If I look orange, guys, I'm sorry. My lighting is weird. I promise. Like, I went outside and I got some weird spray tan or something. I don't know. Hey, we've got a wild birthday girl in the cheetah
Happy
chat.
birthday, A2. Should we sing happy birthday to her? Wait, hold on a second. I
I
got
don't
something
know.
even better. Give me a second. We
I
don't
don't
gotta
think
sing
we
it.
want me to do it. I think everyone would immediately start leaving the chat.
Hold on. Hold on. I got something.
Americans, I can read. I have a whole podcast dedicated to books and things and stuff and such. What's up, Arkasul?
Okay, can we? This is for A2. Can you? I'm gonna share real just for a second, and then we'll get to the real stuff.
We've got a Terra Crystal. What's up? You need one of those background lights. Actually, I'm gonna be changing some of my background soon, and I might be getting some background lights. Ew.
Oh wait, I think you have to approve it, right?
Yep, I do. There
Okay,
we go.
Here you go. This is for you, A2.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
There's now going to be there's going to be some sort of lore about that now. We're gonna. I don't know what, but somebody's going to make some.
You would. Sounds like you do.
Right. We're just gonna that's gonna be my headcanon. That's actually America's doing that.
Yeah, not Michael Myers. What? You're welcome, A2.
You
Happy
have
birthday. He's like, wait, that was me. I'm actually Mike Myers from Wayne's World.
Oh my god. Yes. That's gonna be the lore now of Unplugged is America's thing. Me too.
Gotta create Michael Mikers. Oh God, Mazza. Who the hell is Michael Mikers?
Right. All right. So, remember.
Okay. Anyways, let's get to it. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Better be careful.
Right? Americans are like looking around like. Let's see. Freeing YouTube did not start the stream for me. Oh my gosh.
Also, hello, Ark. I didn't say hi to Ark. I was too busy looking for Mike Myers in a bra.
Should I play one of my sound bites for Ark? I'll actually save that for.
Good.
I'm gay.
Talking about people being gay. Ark, we know we love you. You know we love you so much, and I will always be grateful to Boba for that. Mwah, Boba, wherever
What's up,
you be.
Roto?
Roto.
He said no.
Let's see.
So
okay, yeah, go ahead.
What are we covering first? The do. Is that what we're gonna cover first? All right. Make sure you might have to mute at some point. If music starts, then mute so that you don't get caught.
Okay. So I just won't share the sound then.
Okay.
Hide articles. My gosh, like let me see if
I've
I can get
quite a bit to say about this because as you guys know, I like the Power Rangers. I also gotta look at.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about that controversy actually surrounding the Pink Ranger.
I know it. I'll say it. I know the controversy.
Okay.
I'll actually pull something up while I talk about that part, but you go do
okay.
Do what you doing.
Dokie. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always sets trailer for Netflix debut, which is sad that it's on Netflix. We could have done something different. Like, that's a big enough name. We could have just had a movie. Like, people would go see the people would go to the theater to see Power Rangers.
Oh, there's some tea, Ark. There's some tea. We're gonna spill it all right here.
We're gonna spill all. Redeems what?
Oh,
I don't know what that be.
I was talking about Amy Jo when I did my Wicked's World thing, and I added her as someone like one of the women's thing, and it was a scene of her fighting the putties. And I was like, and then he clipped it, and now there's a thing on my Twitch that like the putties exploded, and it's like.
I love it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so these, of course, like most of you recognize the Blue Ranger, the Black Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger right there. And that those are the original black and yellow
Ranger. Oh, Mando, she passed away. That's not the original Yellow Ranger. She's Asian though. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Please correct me.
Laughing
It's been
so
a while.
hard.
I
But it's
forgot.
just-
I forgot. Yep.
So yeah, Toy Trang has passed away. This must
Yep.
be from Yay Schmatch calling you out. It's okay, honest mistake. Honest mistake. But no, okay.
I'm
Toy
a
Trang
meme at this
passed
point in time.
away,
It's fine. It's
in
fine.
the early 2000s or late 90s. I think it was
Yeah,
early
yeah.
2000s.
You were. She makes a cameo inside the movie, though, right? Like, there's like a picture of her. No.
I don't think so. Because she was still so when they did the first Power Ranger movie that still had Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Rangers, Jason David Frank, Billy right there. Zach wasn't there because all three of them left at the same time. The red, yellow, and black Ranger. All three of them left at the same time. Then they brought in the ones like they had Karen Ashley, who's the black girl who was the new Yellow Ranger, and then they had Johnny Young Bosch, who's like gotta know him from anime. Second Black Ranger, and then they had his name was Rocky. I forgot the guy's actual name. Steven Cardinias came in as the second Red Ranger after they left. But yeah, no, this girl, I don't know who she is. She's because I didn't follow along with Power Rangers after Mighty Morphin. I didn't even watch Zeo. Like literally after Mighty Morphin ended, I was just done.
See, I wasn't crazy. Rhoda knows what I was talking about. I was like, that's what confused me because I thought
you were talking about the original movie back from the 90s. I didn't know you meant that.
Nah.
Talking about this. Okay, my bad.
This.
My bad. Okay, yes. Okay.
I was like,
So she's like,
okay.
yeah, no. Okay, so they did honor for her. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's get into this, and then we'll hop into the controversy that's going on with it.
Heck yeah, we're gonna spill some tea, folks. All right, let's scroll down. The new trailer for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, which I feel like that's still kind of a weird title, but
Well, I think that thing used to be once a Ranger, always a Ranger. That they've always said that, but yeah. What's up, Raj?
Big Raj! Woot! Me too. I stopped watching after the 90s. There's been a couple of Ranger renditions. Like, I liked Dino Thunder a little bit. Turbo was okay. The Space Rangers was meh. Okay, so in the film set 30 years after the wise and powerful Zordon formed the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the team comes face to face with a familiar threat from the past. In the midst of a global crisis, oh my god, another global crisis. They are called on once again to be the heroes the world needs, inspired by the legendary mantra from the franchise. Excuse me, once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Once and always reminds viewers that you are always part of the Ranger family. And then they've got the trailer.
I'm trying to make it look like it's me. Like I go away and the Pink Ranger's just sitting here.
Oh, I was like,
it didn't work.
What?
It didn't work. I was gonna try and do it because I know Mando zoned down the article, and then she'd look back and be like, "Just you don't see me at all. You just see the Pink Ranger." Anyways, okay. So is this the trailer?
Yeah. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's play it. I think we should be okay if you have to mute it, but it's only if they have like the do like the Power Rangers theme that.
Okay.
It sounds like trailer music. That's fine. Just mute it. Just to be safe. I don't want you to get a strike. I care about you too much.
Thank you. After all of these
What's the that's Rita?
Yeah,
Rita
that's Rita.
Okay.
Let me go back a little bit.
I'll read it. I'm gonna try and sound like Rita. After all these years, I found a new body. I can't do it, man. She's got like a
actually, yeah. I don't know if I shared the audio.
We can watch it. I think we
just
can
for like
it.
a split second. So I'll stop and then I'll share the audio. We can at least do her like.
I think that looks terrible though. Like I got a new body. I'm a freaking.
Everything's gonna get clipped.
Everything gets clipped. What? Did I sound like her? Did I do a good job?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She's got a. I'll cough if I try to cough.
All these years,
yeah.
I found a new body.
I didn't do a good job. That's close, but I would have coughed trying to get that high pitch. Like after all these years, I don't know. There you go.
After these years. Okay, that sounded more like Wicked Witch.
Why does Rita say, "Oh, I'll look at you, Americus, and your little cat too"? All right, sorry guys.
Okay, yeah. So Wicked Witch of the West. Okay, fine. So we're gonna stop periodically so I don't get copyrighted again.
You should be okay because I think it's just like trailer music.
No, it can't be.
It's time.
Oh. That's an
that
up
looks absolutely
personal.
terrible. I mean, this is for kids, but
You know what, Ark? I don't need you and your negativity, sir.
all
All
right.
right.
For revenge!
Did they kill somebody? Did they kill a ranger?
Yeah, that's what I mean. In the trailer, they kill the quote. That's how the Yellow Ranger
Oh, so they killed
actually
Toy.
dies.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
And then because she killed Mom.
So that's okay. She got confused because this is supposed to be Trini's daughter. Okay, it's okay, Mando.
I guess because I saw the trailer.
I thought you just saw Asian girl and you're like, it's the Yellow Rangers. Sorry.
Killed Mom. We gotta destroy her.
This is Ranger business, okay?
Let us sort this out. Rita's creating a time portal.
Wait a second.
Just a fun fact: David Yost or Yost, actually, I'm pretty sure is how it's pronounced, is a sweetheart. I met him. He's actually the first celebrity I've ever gone up to at a Comic-Con, and I dressed up like Billy. I was dressed up like Billy, like in overalls and a blue shirt. I even had socks on that had like his blue diamond. I had his morpher. When I walked up, he was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he felt so like he was like, "Really, you're cosplaying me?" He was so nice. All right. Anyways,
Yes, guys, I have it to where my mic will not register when I talk really loud.
it happens with Lethal,
Yeah.
and he yells a lot. So we'll be sitting there like, we don't even know what you said. Like when he yells at Blabs, he gets very high pitched. We'll be like, "What?" He got so high that we can't even hear it.
Yeah, Billy was
Billy's
one-
awesome. He was
My
the
second
nerd.
favorite.
He has
That's
I have
the
some
new
of his
command
shirts.
center.
It looks pretty similar to the old one. I mean, the old
Except for
one
it's
blew
black
up.
instead of tan.
So such a nerd. Well, the old one blew up, so at least I remember that. But no, and the Blue Ranger, Billy Yost, he has a clothing line called Affirmative because he used to always say affirmative, so he made a clothing line out of it, and it's pretty cool. I have a couple of the shirts. He does like origami shirts. Like I have an origami pterodactyl with the Pink Ranger thing because he can't really do like full on Power Ranger stuff because he probably doesn't have the rights to do that. But he does like he pays homage to it. It's pretty cool. Is there
I mean,
command
it looks
centers?
like-
Probably.
I mean, it is in
Rita's creating
California.
a time portal.
I'll kill you before Zorda makes you Ranger.
We gotta make sure Rita doesn't hurt anybody else.
Oh, okay.
Attention,
Yeah.
Power Ranger.
Yeah, so you see what I was talking about.
Yeah, now I remember that. I haven't. Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest. I didn't watch this yet.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're okay. I've watched this.
I meant to, and I just forgot. Like I had it because I'm like, oh, because I love it. So But when I had seen it, I didn't have time to sit down and watch it, and then I just forgot.
Hey, we've
what's
got
up,
the
Herbs?
herbs. What's up? Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yes, Power Rangers was
Nine
amazing.
stations now.
Once a ranger?
Always a ranger.
Oh, they got Catherine. Yeah, so they got all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
She's really nice. I never met her in person, but I talked to her online once. She was really sweet. So I mean, I don't really know Kat that much, like her character, because it was the last 2 episodes of Mighty Morphin when Amy Jo was out, and she came in as a Pink Ranger just for the last 2 episodes, though. Like she wasn't even in the movie. Oh, she was in Turbo, which God, that wasn't that great of a movie. But Amy Jo did a cameo in that. But yeah, she's not bad. She got, you know what? Speaking of drama, it's kind of crazy. There are grown adults that attack her and are like, no, it's Tommy and Kimberly, not Kat and Tommy. And it's like, you do realize that this was a TV show, and it was also a TV show for kids, and you're like 30 years old, so calm down. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice he found out life after Power Rangers, especially after the way yeah, I've seen some interviews on that, man. He was treated real bad for well, yeah, it was for being gay, but like he's a very sweet guy. Like I met him, I told you, I met him in person, and he still to this day talks to me online. Like he remembers me, and this was like 5 years ago. Watching my excitement dwindle. Yeah, I'm like, my favorite, I mean, and this was recorded before JDF passed, and even he passed on it, which is crazy because it's like when you think of Power Rangers, you always just think of JDF. Like I keep forgetting, he was the Power Ranger. You know what I mean? Like he made it. I think it's because of him that it was as successful as it was, to be honest. I mean, obviously all of them, but like he played such a big role and he was on it for the longest.
Right? Like, and he even made cameos like for other series and stuff. So like this was it started filming when he was alive then, correct? Because I wasn't sure if it was Like if they were filming when he was alive or after, or.
No, they finished it. We'll get into that in a minute because I'll talk about something that Amy Jo tweeted out. But yeah, the filming was done before he passed, but him and Amy Jo both declined to be in it. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I'm excited for tea to be spilled.
Your Moon Rangers.
You want to fight? You found one. You got this.
Because see, that's why I'm confused. Because the Green Ranger is there in
And he was
show.
the only one. It wasn't like, like they had Cat come in and they could just interchange. Like they could do red, black, and pink. They can red, black, pink, and yellow. They could interchange because even Karen Ashley, I don't think Karen Ashley's on this, and she was the second Yellow Ranger. She was in the movie and everything. So yeah, they might because they don't want to say Tommy's not there to disprove we just offended him.
We're Americans. We already threw tea in the
I'm
harbor.
gonna watch it. I guess I'll have to do a little review on it because I'm gonna watch it. But
okay, because I was thinking about watching it, but like if Jason isn't gonna be in there, I kind of don't really want to watch it because because red is my favorite color. I really loved the original Red Ranger, and he's not here.
Oh, there's reasons. There's why he's not there.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like he was always my favorite. But
yeah, no, he was cool. I always liked JDF though. He was basically my first crush. But I thought Jason was a cutie too.
All right.
I'm just thinking about cuteness. Oh, there's Karen Ashley. She's at the Yellow Ranger though. That was her. That's Karen. I met her too. Oh, and then Johnny Young Bosch. Okay, so they're in it. They're just not okay. They must have did so they did there was some when Billy left Zeo, they did it where he went to like with the Space Rangers or something like that. And he was so maybe that's what they're doing. Looks like that. Looks like they're in space.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, that's not SBD. No, it's SBR.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, oh, we're gonna see SBD Rangers. Nope, never mind. Because I really like that series too.
Now it's a reunion.
Oh, that music. Oh, they're at Angel Grove. Oh, the feels. Not gonna lie, it's gonna give me some goosebumps. Just makes me feel like a kid. Like it was dorky, but like when you're a kid, like I talked about this on my the Wicked's World stream. Like Amy Jo did all that flipping and stuff. So like when you're a little girl and you're watching like another female like that, it's not like how it is now where it's like representation matters. Like no, it's when you're a little girl and you see another girl doing these, you're like, I want to do that. And that's good. That's what you should see. You shouldn't see that. Or you should see that and want that, not a Kardashian and be like, oh, I want lip fillers and butt fillers.
Yeah,
like that's what it is now. Like it's you want to look up to someone that's actually doing something. And she's a director now too. I heard that like behind the scenes, like that she isn't like that nice, but she might not be that nice at conventions because you can imagine how much weird stuff she probably gets. She was like everyone's first crush. So I'm not making excuses for her, but I have heard that she's not super nice at the conventions, but I would still go meet her if I have the chance. I would love to. But yeah, I looked up to her heavily as a kid.
Place is a big mistake.
Now that's the part.
Yeah.
That's the part that everyone like. This was all over my Twitter feed for a little bit. Like just this picture, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And that's when I looked at the trailer.
Oh, I love it. The Zords were terrible in the. I liked the remake. The reboot itself was decent. The actors were really good in it. I thought it was great. I loved that they had Amy Jo and Jason David Frank. That little cameo of them, like whoa, taking pictures. But I did not like the Zords or the Megatron at the end. Not Megatron, sorry, the Megazord. It was just I don't know. And Goldar, I didn't like Goldar either. I wonder if they're gonna have Goldar in this. And also, Bulk and Skull. Raj just said, I wonder if they're gonna have Bulk and Skull in this. I don't know.
See, they better have.
They should. They're all still like friends and all that. So
yeah. But like, kind of going off of the flipping, like my sister was like itty bitty when she saw this, and she went into gymnastics because she saw them flipping. She didn't stay in it.
I wanted to go in gymnastics so much as a kid, but like we didn't have the money for me to do it, so I didn't get to do it. So, but it's okay. I still wanted to. I still looked up to her.
Let's see what else is left.
Yeah.
So that's it. Actually, let me see. They might. Let's see if Bulk and Skull will make a cameo towards the end. Because sometimes we used to, like, towards the end, they would
Don't
make
worry.
a...
You saved the world before.
I guess not.
Yeah, on April 19th. Woot! Now tell us the tea.
Okay, here. Let me share my screen. There's no sound, so it's all good.
It won't let me get... No, let me exit full screen. Gosh dang it. Let me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. So this is what Amy Jo just tweeted this today, actually. So what a time for us to talk about it. Please stop saying I didn't do the reunion because of money. Simply not true. Maybe I just didn't want to wear spandex in my 50s, or couldn't go to New Zealand for a month, or none of your beeswax. JDF and I both chose not to for our own reasons. They filmed before he passed. So yeah. Excited to see my pals David Yost and Walter Jones rock it though. Because yeah, she's her and David Yost are best friends, and she's still like close with them. So yeah, I think so.
What's up,
I
Swigs?
wouldn't have expected her to be on it. So I remember, okay, I've heard David Yost talk about what is the crap? What is it called? Like when you can't work unless what is it? Like when workers go on strike. Oh, the union. Sorry, the union. So that was a big thing because when Power Rangers first started, these actors got paid so little and they decided to form a union. And when you're a part of the union, if a company doesn't support that, you're not actually allowed to work for them. Right. And the Power Rangers, Saban, whoever owns it now, they don't, at least they didn't. Maybe they do now because David Yost is a part of the union. That's why he never joined any like reunions, and probably for other reasons too, because he was treated like absolute garbage by them. So maybe they are now, but anyways, Amy Jo has tried to step away. You know what I mean? She never, besides doing the turbo and then just that cute little cameo that she did in the reboot. She didn't come in the reboot as Kimberly though. She was just a bystander, like, oh, like it was just a little reboot, little cameo, not reboot, little cameo. So I think that she just didn't want to do it. And Jason David Frank has been working on his own movie. And he might have been in the mindset, like, you know what, maybe I need to step away too. Like he's trying to do he was trying to do his own thing with the Legend of the White Dragon, the Draken thing that's coming out. It's actually going to be in theaters as far as I seen Bat in the Sun shared that. So unless it's going to be like in some kind of small community theaters, I don't know. But I hope that they actually put it in like Regals and AMCs and stuff, because I would love to go see that, his last role. So that's what I'm thinking. I think people they read too much into that. Like I told you, there's 30-year-olds that sit here and are actually attacking Catherine Sutherland is her name. Her name is actually Kat. Because she dates Tommy in the show after Kimberly leaves. And it's like this is the grown people getting mad over not only a show but a kids show. So
right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like with most trying to do cartwheels. That is true. That is true. But yeah, there are just tons of weirdos on the internet. Like it's the entitlement disease. I'm calling it a disease because it is rampant, and I consider it a disease. But like these people are like, oh, I need everything to be exactly how it was when I was a child, without realizing, like, hey, people grow older. And they move on from things. Just because you haven't moved on from your mom's basement doesn't mean the rest of us haven't moved on either.
Exactly. So yeah, that I don't think there's any like that's the joke. That's why I was like, we're gonna spill the tea. I don't think there's actually any like real drama here. I think Amy Jo has not been a part of the she has not been Kimberly since 1997, I want to say, or 96. So yeah, when it was Turbo. Yeah, probably 97. The last time she was Kimberly. Get over it, guys. Was she the best? Yes, I love me some Pink Ranger. This is a toy from the 90s that I got like a couple years ago. I love it. It's from the McDonald's thing. Like when McDonald's used to have some cool stuff,
I
man.
really didn't like the switch to the skirt, to be completely honest.
No, they did that. I don't know. This must have been like, I think this was the movie. No, I think wasn't that just the movie, because they had kind of different suits in the movie. Like they're kind of glittery too, which I didn't care for those.
So.
Yeah, but no, I didn't really care for it either. I just like the regular one. The regular.
Like what made me think of it is because in the trailer I saw the Pink Ranger with the little skirt, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Not every female has to wear a skirt.
Well, yeah, Kimberly did leave before Zeo, but she did make a cameo appearance. Well, kind of like she turns evil in Zeo. Like she gets under her and Jason are under the influence of whatever, forget what it is, and they go in there and they're fighting their friends, and everyone like Kimberly, we're your friends, and she's like friends, and she's like kicking their butts. But she's Kimberly in that, so that's the last time she was Kimberly in anything. So it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I would have been surprised if she did show up. I heard that there was supposed to be I forget what, I didn't watch it, but there was a one of the latest Power Ranger shows that Jason David Frank did, maybe it was the Always Red. There was like a Always Red or something where, like, all the
Yes,
Red
that was
Rangers.
the oh my
I
god,
didn't
I
see
love
that.
that
I should watch
so
that.
much. You should. It's
But
so
when he leaves or something, like he like walks away. So she was supposed to pick him up. So they're supposed to end it where, like, to make everyone like happy, like, okay, he did eventually end up with Kimberly, like they're married. Like she was gonna be in the car picking him up when he walked away, leaving whatever was going on, but they didn't do that. And so I'm not surprised. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Forever Red. Thank you, Trey. Yeah, I'm not surprised that she's not on there. I'm surprised that JDF didn't want to go on it, but he's been working so hard, or I keep saying he was working so hard on the movie with Bat in the Sun. So, and he still did conventions and stuff. Like he's a very busy guy. I can't imagine that you could do 2 projects on top of everything else that he did do. So,
Americus, you're just gonna have to ask.
yeah, they were possessed in the Turbo movie. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a Wild Force. Wild Force was okay. It was interesting, but it was okay.
But yeah, and also there's what was I gonna, oh yeah,
Yes.
Austin St. John. I'm sorry to break your heart right now, Mando, but he got in some big trouble, like during the whole CVID. I don't want to say it because I don't think you can say it on YouTube still. The whole pandemic. He claimed he did something where he like assistance for businesses for like
Mhm.
multiple businesses that didn't exist. And he got arrested. I think he's out now, like he's probably just got a lot of fines. But yeah.
Yeah, because he was in Forever Red.
Yeah. It was recently, but yeah, he got in some trouble. So I'm not
Yeah, they
I'm
wouldn't have him on there. Nope. No.
no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was a
I'm
thing.
sorry to break your heart.
It's okay. My 9-year-old heart was probably already broken when they replaced him anyway.
Yeah, he did a loan scam mecca, exactly. And it was for multiple
Yeesh.
businesses too. Like it's not even like he just did it for one. He got the assistance for all these non-existent businesses and he got in trouble.
Mm.
Swigs, give me that watch. Do 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 do.
Roto.
I used to have, I actually want to get it back now. I used to have the dragon flute sound for my
Yes.
phone, the do 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 do.
Mhm. I think like I actually really preferred him as the Green Ranger because I like dragons. I was like, he went from a dragon to a tiger.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
Yeah, no, the Green Ranger was more powerful too. I loved the Green Ranger. That's why, as you see, like everything I have of him would be Green Ranger, and yeah. I mean, I guess technically they made it to where the White Ranger was supposed to be more powerful, but I don't know, man. I disagree. I liked the Green
Same.
Ranger, and I wish they would have kept it. I understand that they had to change it up for the story, because he was under the influence of Rita Repulsa, and then so he wasn't the Green Ranger anymore once the candle went out and everything. So I know that makes it even more so. Like, how is the Green Ranger here?
Right. I'm just thinking that.
We just gotta watch. We gotta figure it out.
I wonder if they actually quote unquote say he's there, but he never takes off his helmet.
They might do that because it's like you can't not have Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure if he would have, passed before they finished filming, they would have done some kind of tribute. Like maybe it would have been him and Trini that both got hit. Yeah. Trey. All right. Well, anyways, let's move on to the next topic. There's not much more tea to spill. Are you guys gonna watch it? I'm gonna watch it. Mando's probably gonna watch it, and maybe we'll hop on and talk about it once that happens. It's April 19th, so we got a couple weeks.
We do. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was fooled for the live action Hunchback of Notre Dame. I thought that it was an actual trailer and we got plot details released. We didn't, but we're gonna talk about the we're gonna talk about it anyway because
it was
why
a leak.
not? It was
a leak.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a leak. Allegedly.
But yeah, there's a couple of different articles on this. But I just like this one because like it says exactly what all of us think. It's like, oh, well, there goes another one.
There goes another one. Yeah, no, listen, Disney needs to just stop. Just stop. So, okay, I'll say I think the Hunchback of Notre Dame is a really like beautiful movie and everything. I love Esmeralda and stuff, but to be honest, growing up, it was a bit dark for my liking. So even trying to rewatch it as an adult, I was kind of like, man, like he's about to throw that baby down a well in the beginning. Like I'm like, so yeah, it wasn't my favorite by any means. I get it, the whole story, but like Disney takes dark stories, right, and they lighten it up a little bit. People get mad about that, but it's like it's Disney. Kids don't need to see murder.
Like that's what they're supposed to do.
Like I actually branching off for a second. I just watched this. It's this dark history show I watch. It's actually good. I'm gonna send it to you, Mando. You probably would like it. It's a podcast. And she was with Bailey Sarian. She was talking about Pocahontas, and she went like behind the lore of it. And she made a point where she said, yes, Disney did make it less dark, but because Disney did bring light to Pocahontas, we know about her actual character, what really went down, and more people know about the struggles that her tribe went through and everything. So that, yeah. And yeah, I know the Hunchback of Notre Dame, because of how dark it is with them dimming it down, the real story is like, whoa.
Oh yeah, like I actually recently, one of my friends was in a did the actual Hunchback of Notre Dame musical locally here, so I went to go see that because she was in it. And like, dang, I was like, oh, I don't remember that in the Disney movie. Oh my god. And then I actually went to look up the story and stuff and was like, oh my god. What's up, Santa Q? Hansel and Gretel. Oh
and
yeah, it's terrifying.
What America said, technically, yes, Disney owns Anastasia now, but Fox is the one that actually made it. So it was Fox before Disney owned it.
They better not ruin Anastasia. They
better not do a live action. I love Anastasia. I seen Anastasia on Ice. I have a stuffed animal, Puka, the little dog. Love him. But yeah, I think they got Josh Gad. I am sick to death of Josh Gad. I don't care about Olaf. I don't care about LeFou from Beauty and the Beast. Like, he is such like a Disney butt kisser. He came out talking all this crap about Little Mermaid. Like, oh, you guys are all like, shut up. Just sit down and go do something else. You are boring. And that's it. That's all I got to say about Josh Gad. That's it. You're boring.
Peru.
They had it come and they were eating a woman's house. Just Peru, you're not wrong. I'd be pretty mad if my door was gone one day because some fat kids ate it.
Like, if y'all have ever read any of the actual Brothers Grimm stories, man, like they are dark. Okay, so yeah, they fans astounded. We're not astounded. We're just like, what would you say? It's not astounded. It's just.
I'm astounded. I'm just tired. I'm bored of it.
Yep. Live action Hunchback.
I think that with all this representation that they claim they want to have, do Princess and the Frog. Why not? That story is actually good. We already talked about this. Do that.
If they make Quasimodo black, I'm gonna be done. I will
Josh
burn.
Gad. Josh Gad is supposedly Quasimodo.
Oh yeah,
so.
that's the next article is gonna talk about him.
Oh yeah,
spewing his stuff. Video
stuff.
A video detailing a cast list for upcoming live action has gone viral, and some people are just not happy about it. The cast that was in this trailer was freaking amazing, and if that was the actual cast, I swear I would go see this movie because it has Peter Capaldi.
The leak. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just tired of Josh Gad. Tired of him.
Yeah, do Song of the South. Sweet potato pie.
They probably won't do it though, right? Because then they just freaking get rid of the ride.
Esmeralda. She better freaking not be swapped.
If the casting is right, it's gonna be Gal Gadot.
Yeah, that's in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, I can. There's like a little.
Go ahead and read. Sorry.
Oh no,
sorry,
you're good.
Mando. Teacher Mando, don't give me detention.
It's fine. Basically, so Walt Disney celebrating its 100 years of storytelling, blah, 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 blah. Disney fans are encouraged to join the festivities by heading to the movie theater or turning into Disney. What's in the movie theater that we want to watch?
I know.
They're known for their parks. I don't really care. 2013. I don't really care. Maleficent. I actually enjoyed Maleficent. That was one that I was like, okay.
Maleficent was good. Even the second one was okay, but the first one was really. I would say Maleficent is probably the best live action, because yeah, there was actual live action, not all CGI, but I mean her flying and stuff, like obviously
Mhm.
they can't really do that. I thought Maleficent was good, and I liked what they added to the story. That's my thing. When you take and you have source material, whether it's a comic book or like in this case, an old Disney movie, add to it. If you stay faithful to the source material, but if you add something that's good and that adds to the story, that's good. Like what they add, I loved that Maleficent actually didn't hate her. It wasn't this evil witch that wanted to kill a baby, and that she was the one that had to like kiss her forehead to bring her back to life. I thought that was adorable. I loved that.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, Maleficent was good. And same thing. Like I know people didn't like the Beauty and the Beast live action. I didn't mind it. It could have been better, but there was one thing that they did that I really liked. They said what happened to Belle's mom. That she died from
Yes. The plague
it
or
was the
something.
plague, and that little scene where she's able to go back and she's sitting there like where she was as a baby. Like I thought that was really cool. As a whole,
Yes.
no, I'm not saying the live action Beauty and the Beast. That's my second favorite Disney movie. They didn't do good, but they didn't.
Rockadoodle would
I
be
would
so much
say like
fun.
6 out of 10 for me for the
Mhm.
live action Beauty and the Beast. Like it didn't just ruin it like they did Lion King and so Maleficent, and then the Jungle Book was actually pretty decent too.
I thought that too, and Alice in the Looking Glass was pretty good, which that's
Oh yeah, I like the Alice in
Alice
Wonderlands. I
in
love Johnny
Wonderland.
Depp though, like because you could be quirky and weird with it. Like it's supposed to be like that. I seen that. Oh
Mhm.
my god, I seen that in theaters, and it was so packed that me and my friend had to sit in the front row. And she wanted to go see it in 3D. I hate 3D, but that was like all that was left. So we seen it in 3D. We're in the front row, and I'm just like feeling like what I would assume tripping was like. I don't know how to ask Trey. I'm kidding. I don't think Trey trips. But like that's how like I mean the movie's supposed to make you feel that way, I guess, because it's trippy. She's falling down the rabbit
Mhm.
hole, and he probably was on acid when he wrote the book.
Oh, that's like confirmed that he was tripping out when he wrote that. Like that's not 100% confirmed, but it's like he was tripping out. Although what's up Jacob Ironside? Thank you for
Hello.
coming in. Why do I get the feeling if Walt were alive now he'd pull a Charles Whitman?
Listen, Walt is turning over in his grave for so many reasons. One big thing, he was so against sequels. And okay, so they're making sequels, but the biggest slap in the face to him is that they touched movies that he made, like Cinderella.
Mhm.
I think that's just
I like that they actually made the Beast of Bass singer. Yeah, I think because like older Disney movies, people
he was
like to hear
good.
tenors.
The singing, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
She's
song
a
"Nevermore" was actually a really pretty song. That solo he had. So there's two things. There's a couple things that the live action Beauty and the Beast did that was all right, but like as a whole, it wasn't perfect. But if you compare it to like Lion King and what some of the other ones that were terrible, Aladdin and yeah. Oh my god.
Of course.
But yeah, go ahead and finish reading. We keep going off track. It's my fault 'cause I talk a lot. Oh
I mean,
god,
it's
there he
mostly
is. There's
yeah,
Josh Gad, Disney boy.
yeah, mostly they're just kind of Jon Favreau's the one who did the Lion King? I didn't know that.
That made me even more upset because he did the Jungle Book. So I was like, okay, like, all right, this is gonna be cool. He did a good job with Jungle Book. And either he or somebody convinced him to not have any like emotion on their faces, and that's what made it so bad. You don't take the silly, goofy kids movie with like Timon and Pumbaa farting and making fart jokes and doing all this silly stuff, and they're just stale faced. And Scar
Yeah,
was
okay.
terrible. He's arguably like the best Disney villain, and they made him terrible. Him and
Mhm.
Jafar are like the best.
Agreed. Now one upcoming movie, screenwriter David Henry, producer blah blah, Josh Gad, live action. Gad is enthusiastic that the movement is happening behind the scenes. Oh my god, I don't care, Gad.
Hi, Americus.
Yeah. Where is he going? Oh. Hi, Americus.
1 second. I gotta mute for 1 second.
Agreed. That Mufasa's death. But yeah, so if you guys are on TikTok, this is the trailer that I saw that I was like, I saw the names at the top and I was like, oh, that's a great cast. Let's see if I can like make it bigger. Nope. Kind of. It's gonna do it. Stop. Gosh, I'll have to share a different screen because it opened up in a different screen.
Let me see if I
Hooey.
I actually had it. That's why I asked if you had the links earlier because I think I have it up. Let's see.
Okay, so this is the one that I saw. Breaking news: Disney has announced. I saw it on TikTok. So
Yeah, same. Oh, you got it? Okay.
All right. Yep.
You might want to mute it. Yeah.
Because they're about to go on that somewhere out there. Okay. So yeah, this is it says like Gal Gadot,
You want me to read it? I can see him.
dang it. Let's go over here and then pause. Nope. Keep going. Oh my god, TikTok, why are you being this way? Okay. Yeah, if you could read them, please.
Okay, here, hold on. Let me. Because I have it up too. All right. It's a little more clear. Okay. Josh Gad, Gal Gadot, Chris Evans, Peter Capaldi, Imelda Staunton. Did I say that right? Imelda Staunton. She's
I
from
think so.
Harry Potter, right? Yeah. Blabs
Mhm.
likes her. Kelsey Grammer, Jack Black, and Sacha Baron Cohen. Sacha Baron Cohen and Josh Gad. I'm like, over them both. Over them both. So I think like I like Gal Gadot. She probably would be a pretty Esmeralda. Chris Evans, I'm sick to death of him as well. So Chris Evans, Josh Gad, Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm just like, okay. I think Jack Black, I'm guessing if he's on it, he's gonna be one of the gargoyle, that like the one that
I
what's
think
his
that
name?
would be
Like
so much fun.
George Costanza. What is his name in real life? That one. That's the one I'm guessing he's gonna be in. Kelsey Grammer, probably the other one. And then
What's up, Nick?
So,
How
but that
you
means
doing today?
yeah, so I don't think they're gonna do it right though. So yeah, I'm not excited. I just really don't like Chris Evans anymore.
The only movement behind the scenes is about one. I agree. I think Peter Capaldi playing, like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. He would nail it, in my opinion. I think he would do really well as
what's his name? I forgot his name. The bad guy, the villain.
Frollo, not Frodo, Frollo. Claude.
Froyo, frozen yogurt.
Froyo. But I think he would make the perfect villain for this. Like, I think if they were to cast him, it would be perfect. But I doubt that they're gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, this is a leak, but yeah.
And basically it says, and again, Disney has not yet announced the cast for sure. So I'm gonna go to this other article about Josh Gad.
Josh Gad.
Bro, everyone's making. I know, guys. I can't speak to English. I come from the Alabama, so sorry. At least I'm not as bad as Cajun. There he is in all of his glory.
Oh, Josh Cad. Josh Bad.
Shares details on live action Hunchback. So basically, like, it's kind of confirmed that he's gonna be Quasimodo, more or less. I really hope they cover his. I really hope they do really well on the makeup and the like to cover up his face.
I don't want to see your face. Trey, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. It's hard to get excited because like the last time I got excited, when they first announced Lion King, I got excited. I remember them. The first they showed Simba in front of a big paw print that was Mufasa's paw print, and I was like, Jon Favreau, and he did so good with Jungle Book. So I was like, okay, I was really hyped for it. And then it was painful to get through. It was painful to get through The Lion King.
See, a poster promoting the live action version of The Hunchback has been circulating on the internet. Recently, the poster places Josh Gad in the role of Hunchback and notes release a date of 2025. The only issue, it's fan created.
Okay.
Yeah. This shows. Oh god, I should have shown this in the first place. Gad recently responded to the Hunchback poster on his Instagram page, stating, "For the record, this is not real. This is a fan cast. There is still a possibility that the movie will be created at some point, since there is evidently a completed script." And in some same Instagram posts, Gad referred to the script as one of the best I've read. No.
Well, Herschel said this a bit ago, but it's probably way up. But he said that they keep remaking movies so they get the copyright again. Once it
Makes
you know
sense.
what I mean? So that's why. I mean, it doesn't mean they got to make bad movies.
Right.
Look what happened as soon as they lost the rights to Winnie the Pooh. We got.
Oh my
the
god.
movie.
That's I want to see it, but I also don't want to see it because it's gonna give me nightmares.
Watch Trey's review.
Oh my god. Shay W's. Yes, Swigs. They're gonna complain that a real hunchback wasn't hired in the handicap. Yep.
That's not even. That's a joke, but like he knows that he's also serious.
Mm-hmm. No official word. I mean, there was. Wait, releasing soon. Hercules and Lilo and Stitch have remakes in the works. No, leave Hercules alone.
Leave Hercules alone, please. I love Hercules. I know it wasn't historically accurate, but hello, whatever.
It wasn't.
But it was amazing. I can go the distance. I love the soundtrack on Hercules. And you know what? I'll say it. I think the best Disney couple is Hercules and Meg because he gives up being a god for her. Like that's love. That is love. Like that's not my favorite Disney movie. It's in my top 10 though. But I mean, it's to me like that's how I look at it. Like that dude could have just been like, all right, peace, and went out to be a god. But he was like, no, I love her, so like I'm gonna like that. I was like, even as a kid, I was like, oh.
Well, the actual like Greek story of Hercules is actually really sad.
And Zeus is a douche.
All of the Greek tragedies, it's Hera and Zeus, and
they're terrible. They're terrible.
Well, one, Zeus cheats on her, and Hera's like, okay, I'm going to kill everybody you cheat on, and so it's just like, what? Like, why resort to that?
I know, Lulu. I need a Hercules. Sorry, I had to.
Oh my god, James Wood. Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, Hades. Oh man, loved him. He was so good in that.
While yes, the cartoon was in no way, shape, form, or fashion, or the TV, like the cartoon TV show. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. There was a TV show.
Yeah, like when he was younger.
Mm-hmm. They're like it's definitely not accurate, but I still love it.
Yeah, it's just good. It's just entertaining for kids, and now they don't do that. It sucks. Trey, Meg was fine.
Oh my god! Not only that, yeah, he in the original Greek tragedy, like. He is taken over by Hera. I think it was probably Hera because Hera's.
It was Hera, yeah.
And he kills his entire family
with brute strength.
Because he was part god.
And then he comes back. Then he snaps back and sees what he did, and like it wasn't actually him that did it. So that's like just imagine that it was him, but it wasn't him in his mind. So yeah,
that's like if you guys are into Greek mythology or anything like that. Yeah, that's one of the my favorite periods of history to like go over and discuss and think about because it's so interesting because we get so much of our like language from the Greek language.
Yeah, I love it. I want to go to Greece one day. Greece and Italy are my top 2. Greece, Italy, Ireland, Japan.
Same.
And
one of these
fun
days.
fact, Japan has lifted those pesky restrictions.
I'm surprised.
I know.
Actually, Roto, I can read a little bit of ancient Greek, not modern day Greek. Well, I could read a little bit of modern day Greek if I wanted to, but whenever it's Greek to me, I actually know a little bit of Greek, so
Oh yeah, New Zealand's beautiful, Roto. Like there's a lot of places I'd love to go, but my top are those. Like maybe in the near future I could do Japan because like I said, the restrictions are not lifted and I'm like I want to save up and travel.
When you go, Wicked, you better freaking take me with you.
Like,
I will get stuffed in the luggage.
Onto me. Like, don't leave without
the backpack. Like, don't mind me, I'm just the backpack.
I just have all like my makeup and stuff. Like she's just holding it and she's on my back. This is my makeup bag. Let me in. Sorry, I use a lot. I don't.
Or you could be like, this is my certified babysitter. She must go with me to all places.
This is my service person. I don't do service animals because I'm allergic. No, I'm not allergic. I'm allergic, so I have a service person.
Korea, Singapore, and Australia because I have family there. But yeah, you like to knit. She and the funny thing is, Smile a While and Alaja actually live near each other now, and they're probably going to become best friends. They're going to leave me in the dust.
Oh, they will not.
All right, we'll make it a girls' trip.
Go,
Yes.
yay! Let's go eat all the snacks and oh man, it'll be so much. My emotional support streamer.
Yes. Mando can fit. I can. I probably could.
Just
Let's
ball
see.
up real small.
Need to dress as Yoda. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will be the emotional. I'll be the emotional support streamer. Oh my gosh. That would be funny. Like the three of us going to Japan. Japan won't know what hit it.
Then Roto ate to his boots then.
Whose map? And the map.
Lulu.
And the map. Map. Yes, it's gonna be amazing. Do we have anything else to before we went through those really fast?
Well, kind of. It's been a whole hour. We spent some time on Power Rangers.
We did, because I think that was the most important one, and I think that's the one that most people are excited about. Yes, it's gonna be Wicked's Adventure. You need to do like a mini series. Wicked's Adventures in Japan, and then all of us are like, oh, I bet you there's gonna be memes of my face on on.
If Ryan's in here, then yeah.
Oh my!
I don't know if Ryan. He's probably sleeping because Australian time zone just changes all the time now.
Right? Yeah, Lulu.
She's got her phone out. Okay, this way. I mean, that makes sense because she was kind of like a planner when she was in Orlando. She's like, "We're doing this. We're gonna go there. This is where this is."
So yes, ma'am.
Ling Ling, you forgot your bling bling. Of course, yes. Lulu. Of course.
Hey, look. Those of y'all that were hanging out with me in Orlando, you know I got lost a lot. I'd be like, "Where are we going?" And I go the other way. It's like, "Oh wait, no, we're going this way." Basically, needed to have a chaperone with me at all times. If you go to Japan.
Ghibli Park. Oh yes, there's so much I would love to do there. It's on the list, and if they keep the restrictions up, then one day it's a for sure. I just hope Italy and Greece and these other places follow suit. Like, get your tourists back. Come on.
Why you gotta do me like that? I know it's accurate, but why you gotta do me like that? Yeah, we did. We had so much fun walking around Universal. But I also, like, most of the time, I was like, Lulu, where are we going? Lulu, which direction is this? Lulu, how do I get there?
Hey, Lulu. I can see Lulu at one point being like, damn, woman, what you want?
You know what? Yeah, Smile was with me in college. Most of the time, like, this story time with Mando for like 2 seconds. When I first moved to Arkansas, there was an ice storm. I'm from Alabama. I don't know how to drive in the ice and the snow. And I was going to one of my professor's house to dog sit for them. There was an immediate ice storm while I was on these weird back roads, and I slid into a ditch. And guess who I called to help me get out of there? The Minnesotan. And she's like, hello, you Southerner.
So maybe I shouldn't let Mando pick me up on her motorcycle. I'm not trying to go into a ditch.
Oh, no. Well, like, we'll be fine as long as I have a little mount for my phone. So the GPS will literally be right there.
Just follows. Oops, hold on. We gotta turn around.
Wrong turn. My bad.
Oh, no.
See, yeah, Lulu, yeah.
She's got it.
Like, okay, so this next article is kind of near and dear to my heart, but I'm a little scared because I saw a couple of other articles kind of surrounding it, and I was like, Snow's Mando's kryptonite. You know what, Smile? Why do you have to brag? Like, why do you have to brag on it? Yeah, so me, like the three of us, we've done trips, and straight up, like, our friend Smile is literally the one, like, let's get things done. Let's go. I know where we're going. I'm like, oh, shiny rock. And then our friend Poe, she's just like, she's the emotional support one. She's like, it's okay, Mando. You don't cry over the rock. And then Smile would be like, get out of here.
It's true. GPS won't save you from a ditch. I mean, you're not wrong. Why wasn't this on the map? Swigs.
All
Oh
right.
my god, Swigs. Well, I mean, I guess I had protection. I did have two people hanging around though. Mando was like, "Ooh, ooh, she's ready."
Gotta knock back some peoples, but at the same time, I'm also lost. I'm just like, Wicked, where are we going?
She had to keep me.
Wicked.
She had to protect me from Biggles, who wanted to push me down the stairs. Apparently, who knows?
Yeah, I still don't understand. He's like, okay, Mando, we're gonna shoot a movie, and I'm gonna push Wicked down the stairs, and you're gonna save her. And I was like, what? No!
And I heard that, and I'm like, Jay, he's gonna push me down the stairs, and Jay was like, don't touch her.
Oh my god! Smile.
He got in trouble. He got yelled. He got teacher yelled at.
Yes. Oh my
I know.
gosh.
And
Yeah.
he bought me a hat. Yes. And a margarita. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here you go, Mando. Deep breaths.
They're gonna mess it up so much. It's gonna be so bad. So the next new thing coming to Disney Plus, X-Men 1997.
Wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah. There you go.
I thought it was gonna be cool because like, oh, they're bringing back like the original X-Men from like the 90s, and it's gonna be basic because like this is the same style as the oh my gosh, where'd my mouse go? Like this is the same style as the X-Men, and I was like super excited for it. So we'll read this, and then I'll bring up the other article that made me tear up. X-Men 97 main villain confirmed by writer, which it's a really good villain. Like I think it's one of the better villains of the X-Men. As fans eagerly await the theatrical debut of X-Men in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they can first look forward to their return on the small screen in Disney Plus's X-Men 97. A sequel of the classic X-Men the animated series, now thanks to a reveal by showrunner whatever his name is. Fans know who they can expect to see in Marvel's team of mutants face off against as classic X-Men foe. Mr. Sinister is confirmed as the show's main antagonist. Speaking at the at X-Men 60 Uncanny Years, blah blah, announced the return of the villain. Mr. Sinister, otherwise known as Nathaniel Essek. I said that right.
Yeah. I
don't know. Has yet to appear.
I don't know.
Has yet to appear in live action with multiple teases through Easter eggs in X-Men Apocalypse, Deadpool 2, and the New Mutants failing to materialize in the big screen debut for the character. I imagine they're probably going to make him the main character for the MCU. The villain did appear in the original X-Men the animated series, voiced by Christopher Britton, who will be reprising his role in the upcoming sequel. Whatever his name is, named the characters a very, 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 very favorite character of mine and many others, before going on to tease fans with the promise of a pretty foolproof plan to destroy the X-Men once and for no. Yeah, it's already garbage. I'm probably gonna rage.
Oh, I will say I didn't not that I wasn't into it. I should watch it now. I should rewatch. I didn't watch X-Men that much growing up, which is weird because I'm sure my brother had to have. I watched the Batman the animated series and Spider-Man.
They did a crossover with Spider-Man into the X-Men.
That's really okay. Yeah, so I'll add it to my list. I don't have Disney Plus though, so I have to find out where I can watch it. I mean, my dad gave me his login, but I just don't use it because there's just nothing on there I want to watch. So I mean, I guess if I want to watch this, because they probably have the old ones on Disney Plus, right? So I guess I could do that. But
what's up, Kieran? It's been a while, buddy. How are you doing?
To be honest,
yes, X-Men the animated series is the gold standard. I couldn't it took me years to be able to watch any other X-Men show, like Wolverine and the X-Men. It was X-Men Evolution, I think is what the other one was. But like it took me years to be like, okay, I'll give these others a shot. You're good. Right. That's awesome, dude. Go to after yes.
Yeah. So my favorite, I think the best. I also watched Superman too. I watched Superman. Yeah. But yeah, Batman was definitely my favorite. Like the 90s was top tier peak animation.
See, I actually liked this more than I liked Batman the animated series at one point in time.
Yeah, well, no, that's a lot of people really did. That's why I'm thinking, like, my brother had to have watched this, but maybe I just, at the time didn't get into it. I don't know, but I will. I also liked Gargoyles too. Um, I guess the '90s had just amazing animation. Like, it was the comic book was actually brought to life then. It wasn't I hate what they do with animation. Not all animation now is bad, but like
Right?
Disney's 2D animation was so much better than the 3D. Princess and the Frog was the last 2D animation movie that we got from them, and
Mhm.
I guess it didn't do that good at the box office. I personally really liked the movie. I like Princess and the Frog. I think it's a beautiful movie, like, all the artwork in it, the background,
Mhm.
New Orleans, whatever. But, yeah, especially comic book shows. Like I said, it was just brought to life. X-Men, Batman, Spider-Man, it
And
just
that's
looked
what we
so
want as
good.
fans. We
Yeah.
want our comic books to be on the screen so we don't have to read them, we can watch them. But no, you're just like, "Oh, we're gonna make up our own thing and use these characters." It's like, "No. Fans want you to put what they read onto the screen as close to the original as possible." Yeah. I also miss 2D animation. Trey.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm getting, like, I didn't have my second dose of coffee today because 'cause I'm, like, trying to cut down a little bit.
Don't do it all at once. You have headaches if you do that.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know from
Oh, poor
experience.
Mando.
Sinister first appeared in the Uncanny X-Men 221 in September of 87, conceived by writer Chris Claremont and designed by artist Mark I can never pronounce his name. Mark. We're just gonna say Mark.
Mark
As a villainous,
Silvestri?
I think so.
It looks like
Um,
Silvestri.
Probably as a villainous geneticist and master. I can say geneticist, but I can't. And master of cloning. Yeah, that really came into play later with the cloning. Obsessed with his work on the evolution of humankind and driven by grief following the death of his wife, the character was granted mutant powers by fellow X-Men foe Apocalypse. The character has gone on to become one of the X-Men's most notable recurring antagonists. Like, he was badass. Like, if you saw Sinestro on the screen, somebody was probably either going to die or have a very bad day. That was not gonna. Oh, what's up, Mara Jade? How
Hey,
are
Mara.
you doing? Kieran, any thoughts on Ant-Man 3? I have not gotten to watch it. I didn't hear.
I'm not gonna watch it. From the reviews that I've seen, like, normally I am one who's fully, like, I'm gonna form my own opinion, but I'm just not interested in it. I loved the first Ant-Man. I know not everyone, like, really
I
was
liked
super
the first Ant-Man. I
into
didn't
it
care for the
as much.
second.
The second was kinda meh, which also makes you work to the third where I'm kinda like, and I've seen some of it. It's just like I think we might have talked about this last week, but they do too much. Like in the comics, Ant-Man can't go big because he will freaking die, and they just
Mhm.
overuse that in the MCU. And it's like he's
Mhm.
Ant-Man, tiny, not, and it's just yeah, it's just all a mess.
Yeah, so that's actually gonna be the next article that I'm gonna pull up about. Yeah. 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 That's what the show is gonna be about, is basically being a gay black man. Let that sink in.
So wait, who's gonna be the gay black man?
I have no
You
idea,
don't know
but that's
who
what
yet?
the
Which
writer is just like,
character?
"It's gonna be about being a gay black man." I'm like, "What? The X-Men were created for the civil rights movement originally. Stop changing things." Oh my, yeah.
Trey said Sinestro.
Let's see.
Oh, it didn't pop up on
Just
our
had an
side yet.
interesting side quest for Conan D&D. Ooh! Oh my gosh, that sounds nice.
Ooh, you're so excited.
I like D&D.
I know
I
you
did D&D
do.
yesterday.
Did you? Trey's gonna be
Yes.
Sinestro.
They had to change the ending a few months before the release because the script to Ant-Man 3 okay, was leaked. Yep. Writer is a gay
That's what they
black
all
man, so
have to do. I don't know
self-insert.
why. That's just what they think we want.
What? It's not? I thought that was I've been lied to, Trey. I'm sorry. I'm spreading misinformation.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
it.
told you Trey's Google. When you don't know something, you just go Trey, and then
Will not watch this if
he's in
they
the
make
chat.
Bishop gay. I'll lose it. Right. Minister or Mr. Sinister has big shoes to fill. Did I say Sinestro? I meant Sinister. My God, Sinister, because Sinestro is also a villain somewhere in the recesses of my brain. Sinister will be replacing long-standing main antagonist Magneto as the show's primary villain. As the character instead becomes the one leading the team, this follows usual team leader Charles Xavier's departure from Earth, with DeMeo again confirming the series to be a direct continuation of the original series, picking up several months following the end of season 5. I'm gonna have to rewatch season 5 because I don't remember what happened. While no official announcements have been made to the big screen, MCU X-Men 97 marks Disney's first project centering on the team following Marvel's reacquisition of the screen rights to the characters from 20th Century Fox. Yeah, you wanna watch the trailer?
Yeah, go ahead. Just make sure you mute it if there's any.
Oh, it's doing this
it's
stupid
doing
thing
that
again.
thing again. Oh,
no, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second and then see if that fixes it. Exit full screen, you piece of crap. Why does my computer hate me? Okay. So I'm gonna turn on. I think it's probably because I have it on dark mode. I think that it doesn't like dark mode. Fine, I'll take it off dark mode.
Wow, Mando's computer. I'm not gonna say it.
It's like, I don't like dark mode.
I don't think she gets the joke. Trey will get it. He'll say something in a minute.
Grip of a terrible crisis.
Style is the original, so
Those unfortunate mistakes of nature are running wild.
This is a real trailer?
I mean, that's what it. Get out of the way. That's what it says because, like, that's literally like scenes from the old.
Got it. Jared and Megan.
I know. My PC's racist. My PC's racist.
For those who are different.
With that mutant control agent.
Yeah, this is old episodes because that's Jubilee.
What I'm saying is this trailer even real then, or is it just something someone compiled together of old episodes?
Well, this is on Disney Plus. That's the unofficial. Oh, that's the unofficial. Official trip. What? Yes, Gravy, Wakanda forever. But yeah, this is like the old animation style.
This is Professor Xavier's School for the Gifted. All of us here are mutants, like yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, I've watched some of this. I just haven't.
See, that's why Storm was always my favorite. My God, I love Storm so freaking much. Yes.
Control our mutants' powers for the benefit of mankind.
But then why do people hate us?
See, we don't need representation because we already had it in the 90s. We had this show taught people to love other people who were different. I'm sorry. I'm
gonna watch it.
Right.
I've seen
right.
Like I said, I've seen parts of it, but it's just like I know actual storylines from Batman the Animated Series and stuff, but not from this.
You should. Oh.
I also
Guardians 3. Mixed feelings on Guardians 3. Mixed. I can't.
I'm just not the biggest fan of James Gunn anymore. I'll be honest. He did great. I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one was okay. I didn't mind the second one. I loved the first one. The first one was so freaking good. But this one, I don't know. The posters that they're putting out and stuff, it's like they're making Peter. I don't like what they did with Peter Quill. I don't like what they did to Nebula. Like they just look. I don't know. Peter Quill looks like sickly. I think they might end up like killing him off or something.
Probably.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say it. I want to like say my theories and they happen and people are like, spoiled it. It's like, well, I didn't. It was a theory, but
right, Cajun, we could have asked you to voice Gambit. You would be perfect.
So yeah,
all right, let's do some more. That's Sabretooth, Magneto.
We must use our special.
Why can't I remember that guy's name?
Ooh.
If we fail.
I'll try and show you in a minute if I see him again.
Civil war. Better that we die on our feet than live on our knees.
More Magneto. Ah, the Blackbird. Sentinels. Yes, Rogue. That is actual Rogue. That will always be Rogue for me. Sorry. Wolverine. Do I see him? No, I don't see him. Where is he? So that's the old intro for
Oh, so that
let's
was
see,
on. It was just like it's streaming now. They're saying okay.
Mm-hmm. Where is he? I'm gonna. Nope. I want to turn this off so I can look for it real fast. That guy. Oh my god, it's too fast. Anyway, Bishop. Thank you. I always forget his name. Right? That's what Rogue should have been.
Right?
That's what Rogue should have been.
Yeah, I think the only place to watch it is Disney Plus.
Yeah. Stupid. Let's see. Yep, that's what that. So I will also bring up the other. Where is it? Oh, come on, where'd it go? Founding into comics, don't fail me now. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Now back to dark mode so I don't hurt my eyeballs. Rogue was wasted in the movies. I agree. Yeah, Bishop from an alternate future. Thank you, Roto. I always forget. Yeah, they already ruined Adam Warlock by bringing him in with no Thanos, right? Yeah, Adam Warlock. Yeah, they ruined so many storylines. If I'm just being honest with how they did the MCU. All right. What Trey was alluding to, this is the writer. X-Men 97 executive producer, Medeo. I'm just gonna DeMeo. Okay. Wow, we need that DeMeo. Sorry. Reveals series story is informed by his experience as a black gay man.
Wow, Mara, yeah, I don't think so. So we were supposed to switch to Saturday nights because of the time change in Australia. But Lethal didn't wake up yesterday in time. He woke up like right as we would start, and I know he like probably wanted to have time to like get ready and stuff, so we didn't start right away. And I think Mazza went back to sleep before he woke up. So yeah, we're all messed up. So yeah, I don't think it's happening tonight. I'm sure Lethal will be streaming though. He'll probably play something else, maybe Call of Duty or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's where she got a lot of her powers from. Rogue. Rogue's main power is absorbing other people's power, and yeah, that's why she's able to fly.
Oh, yeah, in the movies, right? She couldn't kiss anybody, right? Was that her? That was Rogue in the movies, right? Because I know that they didn't look good the way they're supposed to. So I'm like, I seen like because when they first came out, it was a while ago. But I know I watched. I didn't watch
Yes, Charlie.
DeMeo wanted a sandwich.
All right, but yeah, he. I don't understand. Like, anyway, X-Men 97 executive producer The Sandwich recently revealed the series story is informed by his experience as a gay black man. I don't care about experience as a gay black man. I can't. Like, if you're gonna write X-Men, write X-Men. If you want to write your story, write your story. Don't insert yourself in something else. Write your own freaking story. Anyway, before I go on. During Marvel X-Men 60 Uncanny Years live virtual event, DeMeo discussed the upcoming animated series and explained how the show came to fruition. Of course, he's in the Wakanda.
That's what it's called now.
The Wakanda. As part of this discussion, The Sandwich came up with a pitch, pitched it to Kevin Feige, and you know him and Brad could not have been more supportive and also just encouraging to make sure we got it right. You mean you got the representation correct? I think one of my favorite parts was like they were truly interested in like what my gosh, why are you writing an article the way you speak? That is not a way to write an article. even though this is a quote. What my experience as a gay black man was, and how it's going to inform the story, and that to them is how we're going to make this authentic. The world is a very different place than when the original first was made. Yeah. DeMeo then explained, because really what you're talking about with X-Men, I don't care what your religion, your nationality, your sex, or your gender, unless you're black. You walk into a room full of people and you've gone, oh my gosh, there's no one in here like me. And I think that's ultimately what the X-Men is trying to get at. He went on also, and so then I went into the desert for about 2 weeks. Oh my gosh,
He had an epiphany.
You had a Moses in the desert moment. Oh my god.
Whenever I say that, sorry, this is gonna branch off for a second. I think of Smee from Hook when he's like, I think I've had an apostrophe. And like, you mean an epiphany? That makes me think of Mazza too. I feel like that's what he would say. I've had an apostrophe. Yeah, sorry. You just gotta find something to laugh at in this because it's ridiculous. Tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand when you have all this wonderful source material to work with that has been proven to be great. People love it. That's why the franchise is doing so well, because people love it. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to throw this in here and throw this, because these people don't understand escapism. I know this has been beaten to death. Like everyone talking about escapism and all that, but really that's what we watch shows. We don't want our flying freaking superheroes to be dealing with real world issues and stuff, and to a certain extent, yes, but not social justice politic crap. Like, I will never forgive what they did. I was excited for Winter Soldier, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Listen, I love Bucky, man. I love Sebastian
Bucky
Stan.
was supposed to get the shield,
and like, why would Cap give it to his best friend? Like, that makes no sense. Anyways, but I just love Sebastian Stan, and Bucky is anyways. But so I was excited for the show. I'm like, okay, what are they gonna do? And then that one scene it felt like it ruined it completely, because it was just so out of place and it makes no sense. Like, where the cops are like, because there's a black guy, like, put your hands up, who are you? It's like, if there was a guy that flew around with the Avengers, if that was a real life thing, everybody would know who he was. Like, you're kidding me right now with that. That made me so mad. I seen that scene and I was like, I got to that part and I was like, what? I don't even, I like, do I even want to finish the show now? So then they throw this stuff in there and it's just like, why? Add a new character. Like, here's an example. Granted, the Chucky series did go downhill, but we'll talk for the first season for the Chucky series. They did add gay characters, but they were new characters. They didn't like turn Chucky gay. I mean, the director and creator of Child's Play, he's gay, right? He's already put like, before it was cool, he had transgender people like in his storyline, right? So that's fine, but it's just like, why take old characters and change them? Just add new characters. Stop being lazy. You want representation? Okay. Add someone new. Give us another story. And we're not going to complain about it, because you're not messing with our old characters. You're not turning one of our favorite male characters into a female, or, so stupid.
Agreed. Sorry, the chat's jumping on me. Sorry if I'm missing.
Yeah, Mara.
Yeah, let's see. I've had an apostrophe.
I've had an apostrophe. You guys,
Let's see.
I love that scene. I love Smee.
Let's see. Yeah, difference between social commentary and social. Yep, agreed. Right, he couldn't even get a freaking, like. I agree.
know, that made me so mad. He couldn't get a freaking loan.
Yeah, that's like Jared. That's exactly what it's like. It's like Denzel Washington being like, I can't get a loan because I'm black. Like, what?
I saved the world, but you know what? I can't get a loan because of the color of my skin. Okay.
But with comics, there's no
sure, Jan.
Right. I think there was a question earlier, like, what Marvel films are we looking forward to? Not really.
I think what's even coming out?
Yeah, I'm not sure. let's see. So I went to the desert for about 2 weeks. How about 40 years? Go to the desert for 40 years and come back and see how you feel. Came up with an entire first season and then came back and, we got Eric, Julia, and Larry to come on board and be like, am I screwing this up? Such amazing creative partners. Parents, I call them, just... Oh, so you needed your fifis confirmed. Oh, the fifis have grown. Amen. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see. And then we've assembled. Oh my gosh, Avengers Assemble. A great team of really amazing directors, artists, storyboard artists, and writers to get this right and really drill down to what I think the X-Men's always going to be about, which is just, we talk a lot about the stream, social acceptance and social justice. There it is.
They dropped it.
The sandwich elaborated, it is, but I think that Yes.
Did you guys hear what she just said?
I said that a couple times. You just now saw it.
You said the sandwich?
Yeah, I said the sandwich a couple times.
I thought you said it on accident.
No, I said that on purpose.
No, okay, continue. I thought you said it on accident.
Yep. The sandwich.
We'll call it the sandwich.
Let's see. It is, but I think that can sometimes make certain people feel alienated, and for me, it's always gonna come down to it. I think the X-Men and what we're going to be trying to do with this series is talking about the power of empathy and how it can, it can kind of, oh my God, English, how it can kind of heal these wounds that turn people against each other. He can't speak the English. I can't read the English. This is not working out.
Hold on, where are we at? I'll read it.
How he kind of,
Mando's
he can kind of.
I'll read the next paragraph for you. The next little thing for you. Like you've been doing a lot of reading. I got you.
All right, it's that things.
Oh, you're done with this one?
We're starting here.
Okay, sorry. That things like racism and bigotry don't just exist, he continued. There's a reason behind it that empathy can help us connect and build those bridges where we can actually say, hey, we are all different, but we have these little things that can still connect us. Yeah, like, whatever the heck he's talking about. Okay. Oh, this is different. Okay. DeMeo then went on Relay. It's been an incredible journey, and I will always just go back to Larry, Eric, and Julia just being these kind of pioneers who told a story that we take it for granted looking at how diverse media has become. What? Okay, the voices that are out there right now I feel Mando's pain. This is hard to read. It's painful. Like I say, with no exaggeration, these are people who made us. Who made us like, hey, we should keep going and we should try and we should be ourselves and we should advocate for ourselves. Oh, so you mean that they already were diverse before you wanted to insert yourself into the story? Gotcha. Their cartoon is that kind of lesson of how to contain your rage when you're angry and you feel misunderstood, but how to fight, how to find love, all of that. It starts with them, he declared. How about you take your rage and your anger and not insert it into the X-Men because you just go to a therapist. He went on to state the show is a love letter to what they did, but it's also a love letter to you guys, to you three. It's a love letter to them. So I love them so much. I'm going to ruin what they created. I'm going to take something that was already diverse and different and special and make it trashy. Like just make it trash. I just don't like you guys. Did I say that right? Right? Like, was my point made there? Because my brain hurts reading that. Like I'm
right in English. I'm like, what are you trying to say, man?
I thought Mando just needed a break, but now I need one. Jeez, I need some liquor.
More like a breakup letter. You right?
There you go, Corey. That's perfect.
Mayo wants us to return to his 60s. Yeah.
After, did I read this part or no? Or do you want to do it?
Yeah, I can read this part. Let's take turns with this monstrosity.
Tag, you're it.
After a user detailed how the initial X-Men the animated series was meaningful, the sandwich interjected. That is like the key point. Oh, let me actually read it in his voice. That is like the key point of the X-Men right there. Like, my parents are what? Adopted as an orphan, and I think that like that, right, like there is that power of resemblance, and I think like so many people grow up not having it and mistaking the physical for resemblance and connection. See, I have to get all ghetto.
He's half Valley Girl, apparently.
And so I get you. And that's what we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah, Tara, you're right. Anime has become, it's always been popular, but it has become more popular because they're not, they didn't change what they're doing. Anime has always been what it has been, and you know, it's escapism. Like, people would rather watch some stupid, like, not that it's stupid, but they'd rather watch like some show about high school zombies and anime about some high school zombies over this stuff, because it's like, yeah, Trey. What did Herb say? Herb said people who made us so sandwich, saying he was made like a sandwich.
Yes.
Oh my god,
yeah.
playing the victim card. Hold on a second. Keep going. I gotta find something.
But yeah, it's so yeah, I was about to say, Mecha, anime has done Marvel before X-Men included. Yes, there is a couple. There's one anime out there that has done the X-Men. Oh my gosh, it was chef's kiss. It was amazing. Like, so yeah, anime has done the X-Men, and they do it right. They do it well. This guy is the writer. I think he is. I really hope this guy isn't the writer, because that dialogue's gonna be really horrible.
All right, hold
X-Men.
After this, I'm gonna play something.
Okay. X-Men, the animated series showrunner Eric says the new X-Men 97 series will have a focus on adult themes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be very adult on Disney Plus. Let me tell you.
As the sandwich segment began to wrap up, he did reveal when the show will pick up in regards to the original X-Men, the animated series. We're going to be picking up about... Oh my gosh, I have to read this in like some sort of slang.
I forgot. We were supposed to take turns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your turn.
Which one are you on? The
we're gonna be picking up.
I got this. Let me like push my brain back together. Okay, we're gonna be picking up after several months after Professor X left Earth after being shot by Henry Garrett. Did I say that right? Garrett?
I think so.
And had to return to Shiar's homeworld to be with Leandra. And what ends up happening is that assassination attempt has led to his wave of increased sympathy towards mutants' understanding. Despite the friends of humanity still having their mullets and getting all kind of up in it. Okay, yeah. Things are really starting to look up for the mutants. He continued, and this is gonna kind of come to a head and leads to our X-Men to kind of say, why does it get kind of like learn how to speak? Aren't you a writer? What does the future hold for us? This is why I'm having an issue. I had to keep going back because he's not saying things like professionally, properly. Anyways, we weren't expecting this, and you're gonna have pretty much Cyclops, pretty much Cyclops and Storm really wanting to carry on the dream. They've recruited Morph and Bishop to actually become full-time members of the team, while other X-Men like Jean and the Will They won't. Oh, okay. The Will They Won't They couple Gambit and Rogue are starting to begin to question. Maybe there's a life where we've been fighting to be for this life of acceptance. Can we just go out there and enjoy it for once? Maybe. No. Don't. Just go away.
I bet he is. Ah, yes, A2. Yup, anime or older movies. He did. I know. Didn't he get cloned though? I think there was there might have been a cloning saga that might not have been canon though, Roto. But yeah, Morph did die, so I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna resurrect this corpse. DeMeo revealed, and then of course somebody shows up who shouldn't show up, and it's Magneto.
Dun dun dun.
Who's also kind of feeling like Professor X. He did a solid for mutant kind. Wow, this is gonna be somebody in charge of the series. This is how he talks. Ugh. He's gonna do a solid for mutant kind. I'm gonna try and walk in his footsteps. I'm gonna try
You a solid, bro. Okay.
and be a force of good for mutant kind. So Magneto's gonna talk like that? Wow. Okay. He added, but then of course, as the X-Men are kind of looking at the future and really we're gonna be talking a lot about this. How do you face the future? How do the X-Men do what they've been telling humanity to do for decades, which is embrace the future? DeMeo then revealed who the main antagonist for the show will be, a very, 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 very important favorite character of mine and many other people. Mr. Sinister will rear his ugly head from the past with pretty foolproof plan to destroy the X-Men once and for all.
This guy's a very, 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 very bad writer.
Okay, that was. What do you make of his comments? He needs to learn to speak English.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Okay, we need a
I
palate
almost had an aneurysm trying to read that. Oh my god. So he's a good guy now, I guess. Trey, oh my god. I'll bring this up. There we go.
Hey, so let's see. How about this?
Kyle's brand on
Kyle,
software.
wealthy, handsome, multi-talented, Grammy Award-winning victim. Oh, that one's taken already. Sorry.
It's good. Hold on, I'm gonna do one more. It was really funny. This actually got this guy. They were really mad about this. This one's only like 30 seconds. This episode was so freaking good, man. I was crying.
Yeah, Trey, I'm not in.
There we go.
I know I said Sinestro, but Sinestro was actually a villain. Sinister was picked because his skin is literally white.
There. This one's only like 10 seconds, but they actually got mad.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
They got really mad about it. It's like, imagine how much of a Karen you have to be to like want to sue. I think they wanted to sue South Park. I'm not sure.
I don't even know that South Park is a thing. Like, you're the Prince of England. Gosh dang it. Like, why do you care what South Park says about you?
Because they're right. Yeah, we want privacy. In this episode, they're like going around with signs like, we want privacy, but they're being insanely loud and just way out there. They're all over the place. Like, they're getting everyone's attention. Like, hey, we want privacy. Hey. We want privacy, like, so, and it makes sense. And someone like they have a talk show host just call them out, like, if you want your privacy, then how come you wrote a book? Like, they're like, oh, we hate journalism, and they're like, well, you wrote a book exposing the royal family. That's journalism. And they're like, no. Stupid.
Like, bro, like, come on. Yeah, people are dumb.
Respect our privacy. That's what they were saying. Respect our privacy.
The privacy. Respecting the privacy. The Prince and Princess of Canada. Trey, the story. Oh. His best-selling book, Wag.
Yeah, that was
Wag. Yeah, I respect for privacy. Oh my gosh, yeah. Good to see South Park.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like the only TV show that's still being true to itself.
They don't. So I've heard that they kind of like want to be canceled, so they're just they push it, but they're just like uncancelable. Respect our privacy.
Privacy. And people in the South do actually say it like that, the privacy.
Well, no, they were basically
I know.
like, I know that I believe that, but that's like how they're the Canadian people. When I see that they made them Canadian, I was like, oh my god, I love South Park. I look forward to the episodes. They just the last one was pretty good too. But yeah, they're still good. They've been around since the 90s, man. Like, just,
I feel like
I'm pretty
shows
sure
like
they're
that.
trying to get canceled, but they just like can't be. And I don't want them to get canceled. What am I gonna do without South Park? It's one of the only good shows left.
Right? I mean, unless you want to watch old videos of llamas and hats.
Mando.
The 90s was a strange and a wonderful time. It just
I had a
Let's
shirt
see.
in like 4th or 5th grade. I don't remember when it was, but it was like a hand-me-down that someone gave me. I didn't watch South Park because I was a kid and my mom didn't let me, clearly. Like, not that I would have even really
See, your mom
understood it.
actually cared. Like,
Well, no,
see,
no. My mom didn't care because I watched a lot of things that I shouldn't have, but she didn't put South Park on. And that was like, you needed a cable for it and stuff.
Dude,
No, I watched so
there's
much
some
stuff that
I should have never seen, like Deep Blue, like that horror movie, like on top of Jaws, which are shark. Like both of those are shark movies. And I watched them when I was like 6. I was scared of water for like a year. I was like, ah!
Oh no, she let me watch whatever. It's just that she never put South Park on. Like once I got a little bit older, I watched it. But like at my cousin's house, he had HBO, and like his mom didn't care what we watched either. We'd watch like Sopranos and stuff, and we had no business watching that. Taxi Cab Confessions. Like what? That's not, you don't want to watch that now. But
what's up, Blab?
I had a shirt. Hi, Blabs. Blabs love the cat. We I had a shirt that was like, "Come on down to South Park and meet some friends of mine." I think it was like 5th grade, and I got in trouble for it. It was like a hand-me-down from like one of my cousins or something. And my mom was just like, "What's the?" Like my mom was that mom that would come in and be like, "What do you want? Like, why are you calling me in here? Like, she can wear it." And like she's like, "It's Italian mom. She's probably scared them." They're like, "Okay, miss." Like she's like, "Nah, she's wearing it."
I need a pet shark about as much as I need a pet spider, and that's no.
And that's no.
Big bad Blabs. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the sharks in Sea of Thieves because that's fun and that's cool.
They just want to bite your butt.
Yeah. Which I still love Sea of Thieves. We need to play Sea of Thieves together one of these days.
I know, it's been a while. We got to figure out a day once your schedule's
figured out.
Since you got your new job, yeah.
Sharks just want hugs. Not their fault. They can only hug with their mouth. Fish are friends, not food. Granted, I don't think I'd be considered a fish. Mando. No, I was not. I actually didn't watch Shark Tales.
Was that was with so that wasn't the one with, who was that? Who was in Shark Tales? I don't remember. Like who was the main person in that? The actor.
It was like a little fish.
Yeah, I know,
but not
who
Nemo.
was the actor? I can't think. It was someone big-ish.
I don't remember. I remember I wanted to see the South Park movie when I was a kid, but my mom said no.
It was Will Smith? That was Will Smith? Okay. Oops.
I am not afraid of Spider-Man. I actually like Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. But would I ever want to like there was literally a point in time in my life. This is 12-year-old brain. Like keep that in the back of your mind when I say this story. This is 12-year-old brain. I was like, I hate spiders, but I'll let myself be bitten by a spider if I become Spider-Man. I would go outside in the woods and I'm just like, there's a spider. Do I want it to bite me? No. And then I'd run.
The only spider I'll let bite me is Toby Spider-Man. He's the only one, the only spider that can.
What's up, Emperor Doomsday? Yee.
Yeah, Fish are friends. It was Bruce, right?
Bruce, yeah, from Finding Nemo. Yep.
Yeah.
He needs to get a new lady because that lady is not good for him.
She's crazy.
She cry.
I mean, it's sad that he let a woman mess him up that bad, but I mean, it happens. They've been together since the 90s, so. I said Toby could bite me. Well, Mando said that a spider could bite her.
I did, yeah. I never actually let a spider bite me, but I thought about it. 12-year-old brain was like, maybe if I let a spider bite me, I'll become Spider-Man. Actually, most likely you'll die from poisoning if you let a poisonous spider bite you. Yeah,
no, you're gonna get real cold and have a big bump on your arm, and then when you wake up, you won't need glasses.
I can walk on walls.
You'll be strong.
Wow. I mean, I don't think that's wrong.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Pleading the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Pleading the fifth. Let's see.
Okay,
all right, so is there anything you want to do? I think we did.
So. I think we did, yeah. So let's see. What do I What do I got coming up this week? What's today, Sunday? Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Apex on Blab's stream on Twitch. Tuesday, I'm going to be playing more Resident Evil. I got to add a stream because I have to also play Red Dead 2, so I need to add another stream in because it just needs to be done. So Tuesday, I will be on. I'm not sure the time yet, but I'm going to be editing them and uploading them on YouTube because I feel like people really enjoy seeing the gameplay for Resident Evil. So I will be, I'll be editing them though, like not doing the full like walk through like some people do, kind of cutting out like the walking around, looking around, just the good parts of the story. But yeah, I'll be doing that, and then yeah, Wednesday streaming as well. Next week, this is gonna be on my channel. I will be doing a Wicked's World this week, but I'm not sure what day yet. I gotta figure out my topics and everything. But yes, there will be a Wicked's World this week. I don't think I'm gonna have a guest. I think it's just gonna be me, but we'll see. Who knows? You never know with Wicked's World. It's up in the air.
I mean, it's your world, so you can do what you want.
It's my world, exactly. It's my own little world. Everything is nonsense.
I feel like that's the world in general anyway, so it's fine.
It's good nonsense, though. What do you got going on this week? What are your streams looking like?
I'm thinking, let's see, what I might also Herschel's, why you gotta put sharks in my Discord like that? Anyway, I'm gonna stream either Monday or Tuesday. I don't think both. Probably Thursday. Actually, I might do Monday and Tuesday as well because I can't do Wednesdays anymore. I don't think. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how this Wednesday goes. Definitely some Literary Souls on Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. on my channel. That's where we talk about books and book related things and book adjacent things. So if a movie is based off of a book, I might talk about that. I think some people got confused. They're like, "Wait, that's a video game." I'm like, "It's based off a book," or, like whatever. Because there is also more Tolkien news.
There's always Tolkien news, man.
Like, bro, I just wish they'd just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. What the?
Oh yeah.
What you gonna talk about in Wicked's World?
Tier list. Who can and who can't. That's actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna...
Oh, I know what I'm excited to talk about. So yeah, Unplugged will be on Wicked's channel next week. But the thing that on Literary Souls that I'm going to be talking about is I'm a huge if you don't notice, I'm wearing Hunger Games necklace. I'm a huge Hunger Games fan. I am going to be reviewing the prequel book, and there's going to be a movie coming out about that book pretty soon. It's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's about President Snow's backstory. So if you know anything about the Hunger Games, President Snow is kind of the big bad villain dude, and he's like psychotic, and this prequel book is about how he becomes psychotic and what he does to become President Snow.
I've never read the books. I think Blabs read them too. I don't know if she's still in here.
Oh my gosh, you should read the Hunger Games. Like the movies were meh, just meh. Yeah. But if you like psychological thriller, like it's not quite on that level, but it's very
I'll put them on my wish list. You got to send me it. Maybe I'll put them on my wish list and yeah, someone will send it to me. Yeah,
so I'm gonna be reading the prequel book, and yeah, Trey, I also didn't really care for the movies. Didn't Hunger Games feature the first female hero ever? You are correct. She is the first female hero ever. That's actually where she made her name. That's the movie, or that's the franchise that made her name.
Corey with Justified is how Cowman is with Gotham Knights game. Justified. Have you ever heard the good word of Justified? That's
Justified.
Who talks about it all the time.
Yeah, Tolkien news is always bad news. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about next week, because I saw something about the a movie coming out for that. So I'm excited to go over the book, and we'll talk about how our ideas of how the movie's gonna go, what we're gonna see, and how they're gonna ruin it. Because that's
they're gonna ruin it, because that's Hollywood for you.
Yeah. I might. The Hunger Games taking 5 movies to do what Arnold did. You know what? Yes, Justified was a great show. For real, it's a great show.
Okay.
For real.
Okay, Herschel's. Corey. I'm not saying it's not. It's just Corey. I feel like Corey finds some way to bring up Justified all the time. So he's like, have you heard the good word?
Have you heard the good word about the Justified? Justified. Oh my god. But yeah, I think that's just kind of keep an eye out. I might be also streaming Monday and Tuesday and Thursday. I think those might be my streaming days, like once I get my schedule figured out with work. Because I definitely can't do Fridays because if I were to stream, it'd be at the same time as your stream, and I don't want to miss your stream, Wicked, on Fridays. So, I talk about Justified as much as Wicked talks about Buffy.
That's fair.
That's fair. All right. Let's see. Did we miss anybody? Everybody said hi, and I think just keep an eye out for on my Discord and all my socials, and same for Wicked Bye.
You've never said that before. That's funny. Wicked
Bye. I say that in my brain a lot when I read it. I'm like Wicked Bye.
Wicked Bye.
All right. So I think that's it. Bye, guys.
See you next week. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, pull.